Okay, and we are live. We are live. I'm here with Delegate Stephanie Smith. Good morning to the family.
Good
Um, I,
morning.
I know that it's early. It's early in the morning, but we just wanted to get on here, and I just wanted to talk about how I met Delegate Stephanie Smith. And we actually made some history together. She actually put in House Bill 1317 that she actually put in, and now. For all master barbers for barbershops, you can now go from one master barber to three apprentices at a time. So that's historical. It's historical for the barbering world, and for us, we didn't even wait to jump out the gate to even start making moves with that being done. So we just want to show you that we appreciate. Let me just tell you just a little history how they got started. We started in 2019 with this bill. It started as House Bill 1021 at the time, and we got the bill, so-called got the bill passed, but the wording was wrong on the actual bill. So state board didn't recognize it. It was like, nah, we're not gonna recognize that. So we went back in 2020. And because of COVID, we put it on the table. Because of COVID, they knocked everything off the table. And then we went back and it was 10. It became 1041, and then we went back this year with Delegate Stephanie Smith, and we got the bill pushed through with the correct wording and everything in. We finally got it pushed through. So we really appreciate you for what you have done for the community and what you've done for the barbering world. And I just want to thank you and thank you and thank you again from all of the barbers, in the state of Maryland, you know. So we appreciate that.
No, thank you, Jabari. And I just want to say thank you for being an example of just determination. Some people, when they get a door closed, they go, that's it.
Right,
And
right,
for you, it wasn't just one time, it was two setbacks, right? And one was
right,
COVID, we could never have predicted,
right.
that. But you didn't let that discourage you. So I just hope, everyone that's under our, that can hear us also takes that from this as well.
Right. And I just want to say that actually how it started, uh I would go to the state board meetings and I was trying to figure out how to increase it. But these other barbers and different people would come and they would lay the state board out. Why can't we have more than one barber? Why can't we do? And they kept saying, that's the law. It's the law. It's the law. And they kept saying it. And I went to different meetings and I was like, dang, that's the law. And I wasn't even thinking. I was like, and then I thought, wait a minute, but can the law be changed? And I didn't even know the process per se. But I raised my hand and I said, well, look, I said, can the law be changed? And he said, well, that's something that you got to do in Annapolis. And I was like, okay, say no more. You know what I mean? So when I got with brother Davon Love, one of my clients, and I said, well, look, what do I have to do to change this law? I went to this meeting and they said that, I can change, I can actually change the law. And I'm thinking like, man, I'm gonna have to spend thousands of dollars. I'm gonna have to do this and I'm gonna have to do that. And it wasn't even a hard process at all. And we didn't. I think your microphone is muted. Oh, okay.
Oh no, you're absolutely.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it wasn't a hard process. It was like something that was kind of simple. And I think a lot of times we don't even know like the power that we do have and what we can do, to change those different laws and all. But let me just ask real quick while we got you on, because we don't have you on for long. Just to ask just a little background about you, because I'm very happy that you did that for us. And like I said, I haven't really been a big student of politics and all, but man, I get what we can do and how we can use the system to help, push forward with different agendas that we have. But so just give us a little background about you, about who is Stephanie Smith, and just a little background.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jabari, for the opportunity. So again, my name is Delegate Stephanie Smith. I represent the 45th Legislative District, which is East Baltimore, Northeast Baltimore City. I live in East Baltimore with my two sons. One will be 3 next month. One is 7, and my husband and my mom. So we're a multi-generational household. I originally grew up in Tidewater area of Virginia. I'm from Virginia Beach originally, but my family is a Maryland, DC, Virginia family. So I spent my whole life with my Maryland cousins visiting me because my grandma was the heart of the family. And she's going to cook all the food you want and treat you special. So they always came to her.
Right.
I have family on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. I've had family in Baltimore since the 30s. So I'm just like the latest to actually to live here and call it home. And, for me, I'm a first generation college graduate. I'm a graduate of Hampton University, historically Black college in Virginia. I also have a master's in public policy from the University of Delaware, and I have a law degree from Howard in DC. So double HBCU alum, very proud of that. And for me, I know what it's like to have, in theory, access to something because it's near you. But if you don't think it's for you, you might not utilize it, because people are like, you're from a beach and I'm from the largest historically Black part of Virginia Beach. I could walk to the beach, but I don't know how to swim because we never went to the beach.
Right.
So it's no different than like the Inner Harbor or something else in Baltimore that people say is for everyone, but maybe everyone, doesn't feel like they're welcome or that they're a part. So anywhere I've lived, I've tried to figure out how everyone can feel like they really are a part of the community, because they are technically, but sometimes the policies the way they are, sometimes just the culture is not welcoming. And that's not fair, because anywhere we lay our head, we should be able to feel safe and respected. You might not always be everyone's best friend, but you should be able to be safe and respected as a human being, no matter where you are. So for me, what I love about Baltimore is the history of the people of America. This is American history, is Baltimore. And then I also feel like Black American history is so rich in Baltimore. And that could really be not just a source of pride, it could be a source of reimagining our communities, because we're not creating something that never happened before. We're reconnecting with the greatness we already had here in Baltimore. So that's what I want to be a part of.
Definitely. So what made you, how long have you been in office?
This is my first term. So I'm actually coming up for re-election next year. I was elected in 2018 and sworn in 2019. And it's funny, I had my second child. I had my second son the Tuesday after the general election. So I was out there knocking doors, belly and everything, for those, winter, summer, the whole thing. And, I also have a day job. I work for the city of Baltimore. So we're a part-time legislature. Some people are retired, some of the elders are retired. For some of us, we do have full-time jobs. So I'm assistant director for the Department of Planning for the city of Baltimore too. So I wear a lot of hats, but in everything I do, I try to figure out how we can be better connected to the folks that we should have always been serving. I hate the phrase underserved, because we should be flipping it. It's like the institutions have not done right by people, but you're labeling them as underserved. No, that's on us. That's what we've been failing to do. So I want to make sure that everyone gets what they get out of this process.
Definitely. I have with us my partner here, Brother Suniata, and this show that we do, this is dedicated to like barbers and to the communities, bonded by the blade, that we actually pushing. And because of what happened and because of passing that bill, he's at his barbershop, Reflection Eternal, and we have conscious heads right around the corner from each other, but we have joined forces. Our two barbershops have joined forces, and we're going to open up a third shop that we actually doing, because now we got access to a bunch of master barbers, and now we're going to actually open up a barbershop salon on the top floor, and on the bottom level we're going to actually have a workforce development center where we're going to actually work and train our people. So like I said, because of this bill, we really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? What you done. But go ahead, Brother Seniata, you want to ask the sister?
I'm so proud of y'all. So proud of you.
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to say, apologize for my little lateness. I was having some technical difficulties, but hey, I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's a great day. Delegate Smith, I would like to thank you, your courage, and your leadership for like being a pioneer of what we want to do and enhancing our quality of profession. So I really thank you on behalf of all barbers who are not here today, but I represent them as well. Yes. And I heard the great things that you're doing from Jabari, and I just caught the tail end. You know what I mean? Your spirit, and I appreciate your spirit and your drive as well. And what I want to ask you, what you from Baltimore?
No, I'm originally from Virginia Beach. I was telling him my family's a Maryland, DC, Virginia family. So growing up, the Baltimore family visited us because they visit grandma and then make a vacation out. But I have cousins all over here.
Okay.
And I mentioned I have 2 sons and 2 brothers. I don't have any sisters. I've spent a lot of time in the barbershop, but I usually would get expedited service. They would be like, oh, his mom called. My mom didn't call. They just helped me get out of there a little quicker with my little brother.
Okay. So check this out. I got a real good question, because I love when people come to Baltimore, they see the beauty in it. and they want to be a part of the process. And you did that. You know what I mean? You rose to the occasion. But a lot of oftentimes when we hear outsiders talk about Baltimore, and I love Baltimore, and I'm really not from Baltimore. I'm originally from Long Island, but I claim Baltimore as my home because I went to middle school and high school here. You feel what I'm saying? But I hear people all the time say, man, you know, they can't really figure Baltimore out because the only perceptions they have of Baltimore is The Wire. You know what I mean? And you coming from a whole nother city, and I know the beauty of the city and the beauty and the resilience of the people here. But I just think sometimes that's just like an ignorant statement for anybody to make the reference Baltimore. They thought of The Wire, where you know there's beauty and people everywhere on the earth. You know what I mean? So I would like you to speak on that perception and what you have gained, you know what I mean, from coming to this city.
Yeah, it's so funny you're saying this because I was sharing with Jabari that, like, though I'm from Virginia Beach, I'm from an area that people look down on. So people are like, oh, you from there? You know what I mean? So even no matter how quote unquote nice somewhere is, there's always a place that people shun or think isn't as good, or the people from there aren't as good. And so I take that like personally, you know, when people have something to say about Baltimore, because I neglected to mention, I'm the chair of the Baltimore delegation to the House of Delegates. So it's 16 delegates we send to Annapolis, and 15 of them elected me to represent them. So when people come for us on the floor, people say all types of ridiculous things. I'm coming back representing us because a lot of times, let's just be candid, Baltimore becomes a way to talk about Black people without having to say Black people, right?
Yeah.
The same thing happens in Michigan when you just say Detroit, right? Like there's a version of this in every state where they pick a location and instead of invoking the N word or some other disparaging word, they just say the city or the place that is home.
That's right.
People that look like us. So for me, I take it very personally when people come from Baltimore because they don't get it. They're insulting themselves. This is a state that would not have risen to the prominence it has risen to without Baltimore, without our port, without our people, without our history. So I reminded people, you know, when you get sick, where are you coming to get healthcare? Baltimore. When you're considering where you want to go to college in the state of Maryland, where are you looking? Baltimore. When you want to get art, culture, sports, entertainment. So as my colleague, Delegate McIntosh said, people come to Baltimore to get healed, educated, entertained, and even catch religion because we have so many houses of worship all through Baltimore. So I just think it's interesting how people think that they're doing Baltimore a favor. No, Baltimore is doing a lot for you. And you should be saying, you're welcome. Like, thank you. You should be saying you're welcome. It's not always about what you're doing for us. We do a lot, not only for Maryland, but for the whole region. People come from all over the region to get resources out of Baltimore. All the time.
Wow.
So we're more than The Wire, and we're more than Obey and crab cakes. Like, we're more than that. And a lot of things are good things, but I think that's also like not personal. It's not about people, right? It's just about a product. And I think that for me, Baltimore's strength is in its people, and it's going to be what dictates the future. It's not Obey and crab cakes. It's what we decide to paint. It's the future we want for ourselves. We are designers. Like you're a hair designer, but we're actually all designing our lives every day. So I just want to help people who want to redesign their communities and their image.
Right.
Okay.
So, Brother, we only have the delegate for like 3 more minutes because she got to get out.
Okay.
She got to get out. And she told me 9:50. You know what I'm saying? So
she got a hard stop. Okay.
Yeah. I know you just get ready to get into it, but just to reiterate, we're gonna have you back on again though.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, you know what I mean, when we have our big party to close out with this fundraising and stuff, we have you out there actually.
Absolutely.
You know, well, just speak on, you know what I'm saying, like the unity that you've seen, I guess, with us coming together with this bill. I mean, how does that make you feel? You know,
my gosh, the celebration for the bill, was it about a week and a half ago?
Yeah.
I just felt really blessed just to be there. So for people who didn't have an opportunity to be there, it wasn't just about Jabari celebrating the passage of this law. It was about a whole community coming together and realizing now we can do more at a different scale. And that's what's so exciting. So to me, I just felt privileged to be a part of that energy, particularly to see Black men loving on Black men openly, giving them their flowers while they can smell them. That is so important. Sometimes the best things that are ever said about someone, they're dead and they don't even get to hear them. So it's nice. While you can experience the love and the appreciation. And then also, it was just a reminder that all that stuff we see on TV that's always so negative, that's not created by us. That's not created by us. So that bogs people down mentally to only think there's strife and problems. And something like that media wouldn't want to cover because it doesn't feed the narrative that sells for them. So I just want to thank you for not getting so bogged down by the paradigm is telling you it's not worth it. Don't try. We can't work together. How many times have you heard these silly things, right? So I'm just glad that y'all ignored that. You tuned it out. And to me, you're going to be examples to a lot of people who go, oh, we can't. Not only have we will again. And that's what y'all are doing. I'm so proud of you, man.
We thank you for coming on board with us.
Thank you.
And for all of those people that's watching, you know what I mean, that's YouTube and all, hit the like button and subscribe. If you hit the button on the screen,
you give them money. Donate.
Donate. Patreon page. Look, if you want to, you can Cash App us $13.17, $13.17, or it can be $1, it could be $2. Hey, we gonna make this happen, you know what I mean? So y'all gonna be a part of history with us, you know what I'm saying?
Can I do one of my favorite quotes from Coming to America? They'll accept the kind that jingles, but they rather have the kind that pulls.
No doubt. So that's it. I'm gonna let you go because I know that you Sunyata, you want to wrap up?
Word. I appreciate you.
Yeah. You want to wrap it up soon?
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, Delegate. And we look forward to working with you more and getting people involved in this political process as well. You know, because we want to help you out too.
I appreciate your back.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Bye, all right. You have a good one.
Right.
Have a great day.
Peace.
All right. Peace.
Right. Brother Jabbar, we still on, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, I took it off.
Oh, you did?
Oh, damn! I should have kept the broadcast going.
Because we had some people on there.
Oh, damn. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Wait a minute. It's still on. Wait a minute. It is still on. Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, it's
all
live.
Right.
Yeah, we're still going live.
Yeah. We still. I was getting ready to. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, that's good. Yeah, fam. Go ahead, Sing.
So that was a good recap. You know what I mean, for everybody out there. I seen a lot of family members, man. I appreciate y'all contributions to our campaign, and you know what I mean. We're gonna keep on rolling, y'all. And I see Brother Dennis, I saw Winkler. I see my Aunt Monica on there. I see my cousins on there. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Have a blessed day, man.
Good morning.
We coming here with a lot of love this morning, you know what I mean, on this Wednesday, man, and information, man, for y'all.
Yeah. Good morning. We want and we're gonna put out. We're gonna do a show later on today. We're gonna have that Kevin Samuels part 2 tonight. You know what I'm saying? This time we did it last week, and we had all men on the platform. And some women was like, "Why ain't no woman on the platform?" So we got a few women on the platform today, and we're gonna go back in. We're gonna talk about the Kevin Samuels and his ideas of relationships and the black family and all those different things, and just examine that. You know what I mean? So like I said, it's the top of the morning. I know it's early. We live, but hey, you know, like I said, we got a mission that we try to push forward. You know what I mean? The conscious reflection barbershop and workforce development center, that's gonna work. I'm gonna put some pictures like later on tonight. I'm gonna show y'all a layout. We got an animated layout with the signs and what it all gonna look like, what it's gonna look like on the inside. You know, like, you know, look, this our 26 year anniversary for Soul Barbers Nation. 26 years we've been doing this, bringing lectures and all kinds of things to Baltimore. We've been out in the street, we've been in the prisons, you know, we you name it, you know, and on the other hand, so far as hustling, conscious hustlers, we done sold it.
That's right.
Pools, incense, dinner, all kinds of stuff.
Buttons, dinners.
yeah. I mean, you name
books,
it. You know,
books.
Yeah, you know, we
still sell books.
Hey, y'all know how we started. We started with me and Brother Sunyata. Our business was Conscious Views Bookstore on Wheels, and so we used to take a bookstore. We used to take a crate, and we used to roll it into hair salons, and we used to open up the bookshelf, and we go in there. We had our shirts, we had our business cards, and we used to go in shops and salons, basically with women, all women in those salons, and that's how we used to make our money. You know what I'm saying? That's how we used to do it. So we just letting you know that, you know what I mean. So when we say that we gonna do something, we do it. We do it. We don't just talk about it. You know what I mean? And we ain't no here selling you no dream of what, you know what I mean, or an idea of what could happen. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that we say we gonna do, we do it. So, you know what I mean? We love y'all. We thank y'all.
So how can people donate to the campaign?
Oh man, they can donate by giving 1317. Actually, they can send. We got the Cash App going on the screen, or you can do Soul Barbers Nation. You ain't just gotta do 1317. You can give 20. You can get $25. You can get 50. Y'all want to get in because I'm telling you, we gonna make history. So you know what I mean. You want to know that you was one of the people that helped to make that dream come alive and help that dream come true. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, other things, if you you see on the screen where it say Reality Speaks membership, if you just type in Reality Speaks membership, you can go right to our Patreon page, because we're gonna be putting up classes this week. We just put up our very first lecture that we ever had, with Dr. Tyrone Powers. And on there, I was 20 years old on there. Now 46, like I said, you know, maybe 26 years later. But
26 years.
Yeah, we've been up in this, and many people don't know, me and Brother Suniata, we know each other from since the 7th grade. You know what I mean? Since the 7th grade, that's when I met him. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, all these years, you know what I mean, we pretty much been on course, you know what I mean, and went the same direction with one another. So, you know, that's what it is. But, you know, yeah, y'all support, you know, like this ain't nothing. We showing that with unity there's strength, and that we can come together and we can make it happen. You know, like, I mean, you know, so y'all can't fathom how many jobs we gonna create. We've already created hundreds of jobs between both of our shops together combined. So, you know what I mean, like we just want to do our part and make it happen. So, you know what I mean? So make sure y'all share it. Make sure y'all tell other people about what we doing. 1317, that was the bill. So say, you know what I mean? Even if you want to give a righteous 1317, that's what's up. You know what I mean? So you got anything else you want to say, Brother Suniata, before we close out?
Oh man, I just like, you know, I always like to thank the people, man. You know what I mean? And you know, because the people are the power. And you know, we need y'all for this journey, and we need each other for this journey. So yeah, like Brother Jabari said, unity, man. You know, our whole platform is Unified Die. You know what I mean? We know and understand that, you know what I mean, we must unify and come together collectively to make things happen, you know what I mean, for our people and our families as well. So, you know, it's about love for the people, because this don't just impact our families, this impact the whole Baltimore community and actually the whole nation, because we're going to reduplicate this process in other cities and other areas where training is needed as well. So look beyond this. We're just creating a flagship product here, and we need the help of the people, but we're going to reduplicate this throughout the country. So the vision is broad, the vision is big. So get on board with us, man, and, you know, have a great day. You know, have a blessed day. You know what I mean? Drink you some water, get your workout in. Got my workout in today, champ. You know what I mean? I feel good. I feel vibrant. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Get your workout in.
Well, look, we already raised we almost up to like almost $3,000 right now.
3,000, okay.
Yeah. We in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? Right now, our goal is you know what I mean, to raise 25,000. You know what I'm saying? And really beyond that, you know what I mean, so we can do some stuff. But we in the first quarter of this whole thing right now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, that's where we at. So we look forward to seeing y'all tonight. We're gonna post another flyer. It's gonna be hot and heated tonight. You know, we're gonna be going in. So hey, y'all, subscribe to our page. Subscribe to the YouTube page. It's Reality Speaks Bookstore. Reality Speaks Bookstore Media Center on YouTube. So subscribe. You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, send us your email if you want to be on our email list. Inbox me your email so that we can actually get it and we can actually keep you up to date, because we sending stuff out. There's stuff going on. This thing is going fast. So, you know what I mean? We always, you know, like I said, we love y'all. We love our people. And we see y'all later. We see y'all later on tonight.
Larry, love you.
All right, peace, fam.
Peace.